Wow. Put a little extra on there for y'all. This episode 44 of the Good Homies. Hey, we back full effect. Shout out to the first time listeners. Shout out to our loyal listeners. We love y'all. We're gonna always show the love back. Help us grow this. Because the world needs this. The world needs us. Everybody needs a good homie, right?
Right on.
You know what it is, Black Rod. To my left, I got the good homie Aaron.
What to do?
To his left, I got my favorite country cousin, the good homie Mario.
Look out, world.
And to his left, I got the meanest one of them all, the good homie Phil.
What's happening?
Hey, let's get this money, brothers. Pipe this shit up. Let's go. Let's pipe up.
Right.
Pipe it up. Pipe it up. How we feeling, man?
That nigga Rod said, pipe it up, pipe it up.
Pipe it up,
Mario
pipe it up.
said, all right. That nigga in some goddamn pain, ain't he?
Hey, you know, right now I think we like in week 6 of the Good Homie Challenge. And let me start with this. Y'all looking good, man. I'm gonna say that. Y'all looking good, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Brothers, y'all look good, man.
You know, I'm a bad bitch at heart.
I ain't mad at you. Hot Boy Summer 2026.
Talk to him.
Y'all gonna be right by 27?
Huh?
Y'all gonna be right by 27, 26?
Oh, about 26, yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I seen it for a few months.
I'm already there.
For sure.
feel like
26
that.
good to go. By the time it's time to have your shirt off in the summer, I'll be good to go.
Yeah. I'm
sir.
looking at December.
Yeah. That's a good goal to have. But how you feeling though? As far as the progress, you feeling good about it?
Yeah, I feel good about the progress. I do, you know. I think I got to a spot where every time I do something that don't align with like what I'm trying to do, that shit, it shows though.
Right.
So, you know, if you're watching the scale or whatever, you know, one bad day or you kind of get off routine a little bit, it's gonna show. So I do have a spot where I've hit and bounced back up a little bit, but
Same.
you know, I have, you know, seen like, no, I can take this shit further than what I really wanted to. Cause I believe I said 204 and I'm past that. So
Okay.
So yeah, I just really need to like lock in and shit, get this shit down to 190, honestly. That's my new goal.
Damn.
Good, nigga.
That's good.
But like, you know, he talking about being at 204, and when we started, he was at 210. So it's like,
Boy.
I mean,
I was 217.
oh my bad. I heard it wrong.
Bring that footage back.
Yeah, because I think I said 220 on the footage, but I might have been, you know, the scale I was using might have been a little iffy, but
Ain't no if.
He trying to cheat on the low.
Yeah, it wasn't no if.
Oh yeah, I'm about 230, nigga. Really, goddamn 215. Yeah, but same here though, man. You know, I got to a spot where it's kind of just a plateau. So it just telling me that I need to double up on what I'm doing. But like you say, not even one bad day. It's just one day you don't do your usual,
yeah.
and it you can feel it. You can feel it just your body. I'm like, okay. But yeah, man, I'm doing good, bro. I think I'm about between 8 to 10 down from where we started. Pants feel a little different. You know, got to go up on the belt loop a little bit.
That's good. You know, that's good. Shirts fitting a little better.
Yeah, you know, because I kept a lot of old shirts that I spent money on. I'm like, I'm going to get back into these.
Yeah.
And feel comfortable about it.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I definitely can wear, I think I probably anywhere from 10 to 12 pounds, honestly. So, you know, for the most part, I believe like a lot of shit that I couldn't wear, I just didn't feel right being in, especially shirts. I feel a lot better in a lot of my shirts now.
Phil? How you feeling?
I feel good, brother.
Yeah.
That's it. we died. Like I can imagine somebody tuning in on YouTube. It's like, that's cool, nigga. Now. Whenever I asked the good homie Mario earlier, hey bro, is your phone on silent? Like that goes for the room because it's like, hey, your phone on? Oh shit, I'm gonna be recording too. Let me turn my shit down as well. Look at.
I don't even remember having an alarm on, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know why I have an alarm for 9 p.m.
And why is it so late? It's time to creep.
Hey, dog.
Sleep. That's the she sleep.
Hey, no sir, no.
Creep ain't got no bedtime, bro.
That's funny. All right, you got some pushback, Mario?
Yeah, about the listener feeling like they don't want to hear about health journeys and shit like that. Yeah, that ain't nothing that we talking about. That's not gonna hurt them. I understand wanting to be entertained, though. You can't tell somebody to come to your platform what they should want to hear, but man, listen to us talk about getting healthy. Hell,
Ain't nothing
and
wrong
you
with
do it too.
that part. It is the Good Homie Challenge. But yeah, let's get into this weekend. Hey. The Crawford Canelo fight. It's backwards now because I'm tired of hearing Canelo
Crawford.
Yeah, no, let's flip that. Crawford Canelo fight. And it was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
A good one, 12 rounds.
It was a good one.
It wasn't good at all.
I've been knowing in certain pockets of the internet saying, hey, that fight was not entertaining. I'm like, who in the fuck thought that fight was not entertaining?
Canelo fans.
Canelo fans and niggas that lost big money on Canelo, but we'll get there as we go.
Yeah, because they both did a really good job. I thought they both fought well, honestly.
But let me start out with, y'all can't be starting these fights at goddamn 8:30, 9 o'clock, man. I go to bed early.
Yeah, same here.
But I stayed up for it.
That was the real fight, trying to stay up.
That was the fight right there, brother.
Yeah.
You know, I love just knowing the homies in real life. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I attempted to stay up and watch the fight for real, but ended up going to sleep. Like I seen that little. I was still in the group chat, the little weak ass group tool or whatever I think Chupi said they was. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing here? Then I seen Crawford come out too with the little live mariachi band or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Then I was like, man, next thing I know, shit, I'm waking up
You
at
woke
3
up?
o'clock in the morning. I said, goddamn. Fuck around and I'm like, all right, man, where my phone at? I ain't set my alarm, nothing, dog, because I had to work the next morning. But in the process of that, okay, I get in the group chat, like, oh, hold on. Like, I'm reading through it. So, okay, I see boys scoring rounds. Then about round 5 or 6, boys weren't scoring rounds.
Boys got quiet. Boys got quiet.
Right.
We was hoping for knockouts, dog.
And then I keep scrolling. Then I see like the little transactions from the bets going through. And I'm like, hold on, what? That's how I found out Crawford won. I said, oh shit.
Let me get me.
So in that particular moment, I wake my ass up and at 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank God bless Netflix, because it was right there for me to fast forward through 5 hours of fight footage.
I was gonna get on that.
To mess around and get to the fight. And
Netflix, you a bitch. I like you. I appreciate the fight.
Yeah,
but y'all gotta break that down though. Y'all gotta break that down to fights.
Yeah, put a timestamp on that shit.
Yeah,
or
it
something.
wasn't shit in that motherfucker. It wasn't no chapters,
Nothing.
nothing.
You gotta just fast forward. Just sit there.
So after I fast forwarded to the 4th round and then back to the entrance and then right to the beginning of the first, I was able to watch the fight. So for me, around round 4, I was like, okay, this shit a wrap, cuz.
Yeah.
You had Canelo in the fight, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. At what round did you know it was a wrap?
About 5.
Round 5, it was like.
No, round. All right, so first I'm counting around.
Yeah,
so I'm being
no,
biased.
my bad,
I'm being
my bad.
biased counting rounds too.
Hey, wait.
How you supposed?
Tell your story first though, because how did your night go? Because you was around a mixed group, and I know that shit gonna be funny as hell.
But I mean, it wasn't like it was anything hostile, but it was
Yeah.
It's Mexican Independence Weekend.
Yep.
It's Canelo, our prize fighter, dog. This the cream of the crop.
I would like to say time out because it's a lot of Hispanic people don't even fucking like Canelo, but for this particular weekend, they loved him. But go ahead.
Like I've never been a Canelo guy during the Triple G series.
I remember. That's
like,
what I know.
I've been but it was the weekend that like I gotta choose up.
Yeah.
Like you don't get these kind of fights. Like the last time we had something like this was the Canelo Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
Like this is a mega fight.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of was like, if you ain't rocking with Canelo, then what you here for?
I tell you what, if Mexicans don't like niggas, they don't like them after this one.
Man.
They definitely don't like them. The Mayweather still left a bad taste in some of their mouth.
Yeah.
This one right here just...
It's people. I know a nigga right now who was a child when they fought and don't like Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, dog, it was all night. We was big shit talking, dog.
As you should.
It was big shit talking.
Until what round, though?
Till about round 4. Like round 5, I was like, all right, we gonna need the knockout, dog. But round 4, I'm like, the style difference was just, I knew Canelo couldn't hang with him, dog. It's just the style. Once I seen Canelo likes to spend those first 2 rounds filling out the fighter.
That's what
saying,
he's
all
a slow
right,
starter.
let me feel your power.
He's a
Once
slow
I see it ain't shit, I'll come back in the paint. Yeah. But once he was landing on Crawford, and Crawford, nah.
Yeah, tell them like, nah, that wasn't. That ain't what it
The
is.
shit that Canelo do to everybody else,
Yeah.
like that, nah, that ain't it. Crawford was doing to Canelo. I've seen this before.
Crawford had that man frustrated for at least 6 rounds.
Yeah. Probably at least like the final 6, for sure.
The last time I seen Canelo that flustered is when he fought Triple G the first time, and he realized his power wasn't gonna get him nowhere.
Yeah.
I got a box.
And speaking of power, that to me that was the whole fight. Like after about the 4th round, Canelo was like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm swinging for the fences every time.
Yeah. I felt like that's how he started, really, because it was just like hurt him or die, really. If he came, like, if he couldn't hurt Crawford, then shit, he wasn't going to do shit else then, because he didn't have a jab. That man showed up to the fight without a jab.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of Mexican stubborn fighters. Like once they come in with a game plan, they not adjusting.
he didn't adjust.
It's I'm coming in here with my power gonna do something.
And another thing that's been spoken about Canelo beforehand was his ring IQ. So if you see your power shots not working, where's the adjustment?
Yeah. I think Crawford gave him enough hope, because he didn't run from him. He caught a lot of power punches, especially to the ribs, and he kept a lot of stuff off his face. Even when Canelo hit him in the face, it would be grazes off of his his guard. So
and I think that's part of Canelo's game plan was to slow him down with body shots, because he threw a hell of a lot of body shots.
When Bud caught him out, I feel like his arm ought to be like
sore
as hell. he got punched in the arm a whole lot.
But that's what they were saying, that a lot of those arm punches was gonna start to bring down Crawford's guard.
So he can go up top.
He ain't let up.
He didn't let up.
He ain't let up.
Crawford is a real style bender.
Yeah.
I like how he was in and out. I like the combinations.
Yeah.
The right, left, right had Canelo out of there. Every time he throw that combination, out of there, frustrated. You can see his face.
Yeah.
And he did it a lot. The first, like the middle rounds.
Yeah, he was able to attack when Canelo was trying to be aggressive. He was able to land a lot of good, clean shots while Canelo was trying to initiate pressure. So Crawford had a cold-ass game plan, really.
1 second, homies. Let me put this mug on here. Can you hear me?
What up, player?
Hey, man, you are on the podcast, and this is going on the show. I want to know a question real quick, okay? At what round did you know that Canelo was cooked?
He was cooked. Hold on, Papa. He was cooked by dog. Round 4, dog.
Yeah, all right. So that's the round I saw. Like, hey, you know what? It's about to be a long night for not for my boy, but
yeah. Round 4, he was done for. He wasn't ready for that kind of style.
He said that shit too in his post game. He was like, you know what?
Yeah, because like the way Crawford fights, not how he fight, but that particular fight, he was moving side to side. He was, you know what I'm saying, he was moving around, being
Angles.
you know what I'm saying, being very very good footwork. And Canelo was just having to like kind of like walk around. You can see he was getting frustrated, and yeah, that ain't his fight. That ain't his kind of fight. Because even with the fight before that with William Skull, all that running around shit he was doing,
Yeah.
Canelo's his reactions was the same way,
Yeah, it
frustrated because he couldn't get a hand on him.
Skull didn't go to box though. Skull kind of like he was very grateful. Like, hey, thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Canelo. But anyway,
dog. I mean,
Bud came to fight.
He did.
yeah, but it was very, 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 very frustrating, dog. Like I told you on the group chat, I felt like how you felt, man. He fucking he embarrassed me. He embarrassed me in front of all my and all.
In front of all your black friends.
Yeah, dog. I was out here doing my Mexican chants and shit, talking about fucking. Yeah, dog. I was playing Mexican music and shit, and he embarrassed me, dog. Embarrassed me, dog.
All right, man. That's all I wanted, man. I just if Chupi takes me back, I'm gonna see. Hey, what round did you know that Canelo was not about to cave this boy chest in?
Yeah, round 4, dog. He was done for round 4.
Yeah, that's about when I noticed. But all right,
Hey, but hold on.
wait. Oh, right, I got a question.
Before you get off, how many rounds did you give Canelo?
I think I gave him 4. I think that 116, 112, that was a good score. But that 115, 113, yeah, I don't know about that.
No, they was trying to.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's
that's
about what I had. I gave him 3. I possibly gave him the first one just because it was the first round and they were just trying to fill out. That was a filling round, but I gave him 3.
Well, I think anything 116, 112 around that 117, 111 that'll work. But that 15, 13. Yeah, them judges was tripping.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, even in that last round, had Bud won the last 2 rounds for sure. Had he not won that last round, it could have been a motherfucking majority draw.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it wasn't even close to no motherfucking majority draw. I know that much.
That's facts. All right, man. You enjoy your night, big dog.
All right, y'all boys be cool.
All right. Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, and I feel the same way as y'all. It's like around the 4th round where I felt like, Canelo, he done. But at the same time, I thought that was the only round that he did his best work, though. I thought he did his best work in the 4th round. He landed punches and shit, but
he woke up a little bit.
To no avail. Yeah. Like, shit, he still lost the round. I was like, oh, yeah. He finally hit him. He, was able to gain a little ground as far as getting himself on track, but shit, Crawford just matched everything he did.
He was just putting together combinations.
Yeah, he was just he hit him 2 times back. So,
and then a lot of Canelo's, Canelo is known for being a counter puncher too, just like Crawford. And the first few rounds, it wasn't working for him.
Yeah,
but for Bud, it was.
Yeah, it worked for Bud the whole time because, like y'all say, he was frustrated or whatever. I felt like Crawford would get in, get some shots on him, get back outside and make Canelo, use his frustration to come forward, and then that's when he would catch him with the counter punches. And shit, as soon as Canelo trying to get in, he hit him with a left out of nowhere and shit. He was pretty good.
But for my notes, I got it the fight really being decided in the 6th whenever Bud came out.
Yeah.
And was really throwing heavy combos.
Yeah.
And sitting in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing with.
You got Canelo winning the 5th round?
I do.
I got Canelo winning the 5th and 4th and 5th and 4th, 5th, and 10th.
Because I know I definitely got him winning that 5th because when Bud came back out in the 6th round, I was like,
yeah, all right, that was the standard.
All right, well, whatever chance bro thought he had is like, no.
Yeah, and the only reason I had him winning the 5th is because somehow he was able to just slow Crawford down in that round. So I didn't think he did as much damage as he did in the 4th, but he was able to neutralize him more though.
They both had good exchanges. But I think Canelo got the better of the exchanges in the 5th.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I like how Crawford got into they got in the phone booth together. He wasn't running.
Yeah.
They know I'm running around, pop, pop, pop. I'm out, in and out, in and out. No. let's get into this exchange.
Yeah, I'm finna get on the. I'm finna get toe to toe, ball of my foot.
Yeah.
And let's throw them shits.
Yeah.
Let's box right here in front of each other's faces.
And I like that because if that wouldn't have happened, that would have been a big excuse to all he
did was run and blah blah blah.
Yeah, but since he got in there and
outboxed
his ass,
he got in the paint.
Ain't shit you can say.
Yeah, man. And then I'm glad that Canelo is such a nice person.
Yeah.
Because if he wasn't such a nice person, I'd come in this motherfucking shit on him and all his fans, bro. But like watching that little countdown to the match and all that good shit, and like, you know, I fuck with Canelo a lot, but
You know, I didn't watch that till after the fight.
me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither. But it just, like I said, like for him to be who he is or whatever, it's like he could have been like, nah, let me go fight Mario.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like for him to give somebody that chance to come up and go fight him.
But also, at the same time, I don't think he thought it was gonna go that way.
No, that's why he wanted him to meet it on 168 and not 160.
Not in the middle, yeah.
I think the money had to do a lot with it too, though.
For sure.
If the money wasn't there, he wouldn't have took that chance.
And then after we, I guess, as this conversation goes along, after we finish breaking down the boxing part of it, like we do need to swing back around and talk about Turkey, Netflix, Dana White, TKO, or whatever, and then just like, you know, what we would hope to see from boxing heading forward. But I know y'all boys be having like a mean ass hard on for boxing, so go ahead and get that shit off, gentlemen.
I do.
But
I had a chub the whole time. both times I watched it.
I'm about like Phil. I didn't watch that shit till the next morning. I was trying to watch, man, by 10 o'clock came around and shit, they don't look like they headed to the ring. I went to sleep, woke up at 11, oh, they still ain't in the ring. All right.
You know what?
That's a wrap.
The way they was promoting this fight, like it was supposed to surpass 90 million views. What was that fight? Spinks and Ali. I think that was the most watched pay-per-view fight.
Oh, yeah.
Like 90 million views. I think they only touched like 41.
47 or something like that.
For something like that. So it really wasn't as big as
Yeah,
they
but
thought
I mean,
it was.
that's Ali too, though. Damn, that's not Ali.
But Tyson and Paul put out like 80 mil.
Yeah, because Paul, them, they good. I've been telling boys about how good they are.
But do they count all the bootleg Netflix accounts?
You can't really bootleg Netflix, can you?
I'm sure you can.
You sharing passwords. That's about
Yeah.
I thought they broke down on that shit like Rico.
They tried to. They tried.
Yeah,
They tried to let me know that you moving off somebody's shit.
No,
right now.
I pay for all of that because you know I got kids and all that good shit. So, but
R.I.P. to Stream East. But yeah,
it still lives.
it does.
They wasn't doing shit this Sunday, but I ain't gonna.
Nah, they got other ones.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
I
holler
sent you
at
the
y'all.
link, big dog. I sent you the link.
Because that one you sent us, it was, I ain't gonna say what fight it was, but you sent us one for another fight, and that shit worked good. That shit ain't even working no more.
It might not. The one I got, I got you. I put you on a new one. Put you on some new sauce.
It's a shell game, man. They got to keep moving.
Yeah.
Moving the ball
Sticking the
around.
movement out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the seeing Canelo frustrated those couple of times and seeing him actually wear it on his face, because you know you're supposed to kind of keep that shit tucked in or whatever. Just seeing it on his face, I was like,
Yeah.
the chub got a little more firm when I seen that.
Did the chub get a little bit more firm because of how much love you got for Crawford, or because of the money that you know that you were about to win from people who told you that Crawford had no chance in hell?
Both.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit more for the brother because he came in as an underdog and you know, in my prediction way back when has always been he's a better fighter. I was just worried about the moving of weight classes like that because that shit is unheard of. You know, even like with I grew up on Roy Jones. Even with Roy Jones, he didn't move up immediately. He went from weight class to weight class, stayed there for a while, then he moved up.
Yeah.
Bud jumped 2. You can possibly say 3 weight classes to move up to fight this man.
Yeah.
And then when he put the weight on, he put it on good. Still kept his speed. That's what I was worried about too. Him losing a little bit of his speed. But
And he had enough power to hold Canelo off too.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he hit him with the good shots, he couldn't just keep coming forward the whole time.
one thing about Bud is that he has a motherfucking jab that will get your mind right. He'll shoot that jab and that shit feel like a hook.
So
And he come off both hands.
Both.
So from what I'm understanding or whatever, oh shit, hold on, it's another person. Let me see if I can make this call real quick.
Yo,
Chupi! Don't say nothing crazy. You are on the Good Homies podcast. It's Rod here, it's Aaron here, and it's the good homie Mario here, okay? I have
What's
a
the
question.
deal?
I got a question for you, big dog.
Was it before all that? What's going on, bros?
What's
Man,
happening?
Chilling.
Trying to make our dreams a reality.
How
Yes,
you
sir.
living?
I'm good, man. I miss y'all, bro. We need to link up soon.
Oh, that's
For sure.
gay.
That shit's
For sure, for
sentimental. I love that.
Hey, I do. Ain't nothing gay about it.
I miss you
feel
too,
that.
Choop. Dead ass, dog. We do need to link.
Y'all definitely only a small circle of friends that I still, hold it down for. So, you know what I'm saying?
Same shit, brother.
I fuck with I fuck with each and every y'all heavy. And this is for the live.
Yes, facts,
that's
man.
love, bro.
But a couple weeks ago, you tried to fight Aaron, though. Like, what was that? You tried to
Brothers fight. Brothers fight.
Yeah, brothers fight.
Yeah, man.
Should be happening, dog.
Yeah, man. As a grown man, you don't want to hear nobody, especially somebody close to you, say that they can beat the shit out of you when you know damn well.
Let's see. Shit, the next thing is gonna be let's see. Then.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
How would y'all feel if somebody in our circle said I can beat the shit out of you?
Choopy, you do that to us every couple of years. You be like, 2 rounds in my backyard, I'm beating shit out of you. I'll be like, hey, bro, I don't want no smoke.
That has never came out of my mouth.
I know,
Choopy,
but can I lie on this podcast? No, bro, it's entertaining.
Yeah, y'all know me better than that. Come on, man. I've calmed down over the years.
That's facts. That's
true.
facts, man. And then you just really be like, hey, boys, want to hit pluck dogs? I ain't got that text in a minute, but then again, I got a whole family now that I adopted.
Yeah, I feel you. We all gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
We all gotta do what we gotta do.
All right, Choopy, you are a fighter.
Yeah.
You love fighting, boxing, MMA, all of it. I want to ask you, as far as when it comes to Canelo Crawford, at what round did you know that it was a wrap?
I think going into the middle of the fight, whenever Crawford pretty much had his way,
Yeah.
and he was floating around, never carrying a weight around in the ring. It was crazy to see how he was able to hold his own, not only hold his own, but really have his way with the undisputed, 168 pounder, been there for years. And Crawford goes up and he says, fuck 160. he says, fuck 160. I'm fit to have one fight at 54 and skip 160 and then go to 68. And even at 154, he didn't look at all versus a guy that had 12 pro fights. So I didn't expect Canelo to just dog walk him, but I also didn't expect him to just take Canelo's power the way he did.
Right.
So
I mean, bro, did get shot in the head.
It was just so surprising and really, I mean, shit, he did what he did and he held down and man, you can't take nothing away from him, man. He's top 5 pound for pound right now.
Yeah, for sure. How much money did you lose?
I said that before the fight. I said if Crawford wins, he's gonna win by decision, and if he wins, he's definitely top 5 pound for pound. And he did the damn thing. He did what he did, and shit, I paid up who I had to pay up for.
Yeah.
Did you lose a lot of money, or you was like you kept it cool?
No, hell no. It's I hate to say it, but whenever there's an old adage that said Canelo his weakness is slick boxers, and Crawford definitely fit that bill. So I was very I made one $50 bet and two $20 bets, so I was down $90. So looking back on it, shit, I'm glad Al's old. I'm glad Al's old ass didn't take my bill.
Because it was a back and forth behind that.
Yeah, that's how the whole fighting shit popped off. And then but Al and Chupi, they got a nice little history. It's funny as hell, but we won't expose our group chat to whoever listens to this. Aaron, how much did you lose on this shit?
Not too crazy. I went 120.
120? Okay.
Just Al and Rod. Nothing crazy.
Hey, thank y'all for lunch.
I had Crawford picked and I still lost $40. Hell.
Say what now?
How you? Anyway, all right. Hold on, wait. Hey, let me not tie Chupi up. He got shit to do. But hey, man, that's what I was calling to see, bro.
I'm good, dog. Shit, I fuck with y'all. I ain't losing no sleep. Hell, I can sleep later.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do a podcast with a nigga on. Yeah. But I appreciate you, and like we're gonna have to have you come through for sure, though, Chup.
Most def.
Oh yeah, I've been wondering when y'all was gonna invite me on that motherfucker shit.
Well, this is your official invite. I just didn't know if it's gonna work with your work schedule or not, but we'll work something out, big dog.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I'll slide through. You know, whatever. Just let me know ahead of time, and I'll make that shit happen.
Bet. Sound good, big dog.
I appreciate it, man.
I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all take it easy and holla at your boy.
All right, big dog.
All right, big dog.
Already.
Goddamn, Chupi. How many times I gotta say, all right, big dog? Nah.
That remind me of that Lil Jon. Nigga, damn! He got the phone.
Yeah, you ready to talk.
Like I was telling my goddamn girl, man.
He just missed the boys. That's it. Dog.
No.
He just missed the boys.
And like anybody
dog.
know, man, like Chupi, I love Chupi, man. That's the homie. Like he genuine, like even through his ups, his downs, his good, his bad, it's like, hey, nigga, I am who I am, bro.
Yeah.
Like Chupi, like if for y'all that don't know Chupi out there, like if you was to ever get into it with him, like the worst thing he can say to you, like, damn, nigga, like didn't your mama die of cancer last year? He gonna bring it up, man.
0 to 100 real quick.
Man, I think bro idle at 80.
He idle at 80.
I think that's the needle. It's either 0 or 100.
It's 80. 80 is the 0.
Yeah, nah, but I fuck with you, but that's a good person right there. Though.
2-speed automatic.
But speaking of payments, hey man, why the hell did you pay me like that?
I pay everybody like that, dog. You gonna have to wait.
What you mean? What happened?
I paid them on time. I paid them on time.
Boy, how they work?
You gotta go to your
I-
bank and then accept.
Hold on.
Something like that. I don't know how you do
I'll
it.
tell the story, nigga. I gotta download the app. I gotta give a DNA sample. Then I gotta wait.
At least I'm in the sperm bank.
And then I can't withdraw it unless it's a certain amount. So I either gotta put extra in just to get out what is owed to me.
What?
Or put it as a what you call a digital card and use it like that.
See, I know that anytime I bet with this nigga, I'm gonna have to fuck around and like put and no chime transactions, brother. You got Zelle, I got Zelle. It's built in every bank app.
He did that on purpose.
The way I function, bro, if I lose, you gonna have to feel me in some way to say, like you just not gonna get over on me, dog. I'm gonna take you through a 2-step, a 2-day pay period.
Go holler at these folks. You want to go holler at them folks.
I might not even get my money because I don't feel like doing all that shit. Now that money belongs to Chime. I don't even get to enjoy this
I
shit.
feel like a Jewish banker, dog. You got to go through 30 different avenues to get your money, dog.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, let me see righteous gemstones.
Man, say
He said,
Chime.
hey, get back with him tomorrow, dog. I got to check to the savings, then the savings to the check-ins. I got to call the rabbi, and I get back to you, big dog.
Damn it.
Give me about a week.
Yeah, man. But shout out to Netflix. Shout out to Turkey, man. Shout out to Dana White.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
like
definitely,
they put on a goddamn show.
definitely shout out to Turkey because if anything, one of the biggest things in boxing has been that boys want the bag. So now there's no excuse.
Right.
Turkey gonna drop that bag.
Turkey gonna drop
If he
that
want to
bag.
see that fight, he will drop that bag.
And Dana White bringing institution.
That's one thing I don't want people to get misconstrued. Just because you got this mega fight, don't expect to be more mega fights.
Oh, no.
Unless somebody like Turk
It has to change.
or Hearn just putting up money. Because for the longest time, nobody been chasing these great fights. It's always who got the biggest bag, who got the best bag, who got the easiest bag. Yeah. But when Turk back it up, he gonna make some shit happen.
I blame the promotional companies, like whoever this promotion backs and put their money into. They're not gonna want to see their top tier fighter take a L.
Yeah.
So they're gonna put them on some bullshit with a fighter that is up and coming that ain't really on that level yet.
Like IBF don't want to lose to somebody who fight for top rank,
Right?
Yeah.
And then they lose that title to that promotion, and now you have no prize fighter now.
Yeah, and you gotta give a lot of credit to Canelo too because Canelo brought $100 million seemed like to the fight in my opinion with his fan base. Canelo got the sickest fan base in boxing that we may have ever seen is maybe Muhammad Ali. Like, I don't think he is. His fan base is fucking with Muhammad Ali's, but
I don't know.
And then
It's a lot
Ali
of
fan
Mexicans.
base would have been like post his career because that shit was tough for him. Shit.
yeah, that is true. He
That
needed
nigga
promotion.
became more of a legend after he
Yeah.
started boxing. It's
Canelo
like, you know
was
what?
the chosen one.
Maybe
dog.
this nigga was right with saying like, you know, why I'm gonna go fight the Viet Cong when I'm not even free at home. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. But during that time,
Yeah.
they was like, nigga,
We don't mess with you. And your name is what now?
But you know, like they pulled off. Only reason I said that because you know they did pull off the Thriller in Manila, and
Yeah.
like you said, the Spinks fight where they got 97 million pay-per-views. You know, like that shit is crazy when you think about
It will never be
that
touched
time
again.
too.
Will never be touched again.
Yeah, but Canelo, he brings a strong fan base with him, and he can go fight Joe Blow and make $50 million right now and keep doing that shit for the rest of his career if he wanted to. So for him to go ahead and fight Crawford, that said a lot to me.
Okay.
I got
To
okay,
piggyback
ask you a
that,
question.
to
Wait,
piggyback
yeah.
that, what's next though for
For who?
Canelo? Does he want that rematch or is it? I think it's time to go take a little year break,
Nah,
be with
I
the
go,
family.
I go, yeah.
I wouldn't. If I'm him, the way that fight went, and how Canelo's track record has been against slick fighters, I wouldn't even want that rematch.
No, I wouldn't want the rematch either. I think
So
he's
is it time to
set in
move
stone.
up to light heavyweight?
And even if I'm Crawford, like the only way I would take a rematch is if this
Oh, that purse
bag
got to
is
flip.
flipped.
Yeah,
That part definitely got to flip.
It got to flip because now it's on me because I'm 42-0. You know, I'm up there with the legends. My name is engraved.
And I don't know if y'all have been watching the pre-fight interviews and like a lot of these vloggers, the big time boxing vloggers, you could see Turk telling him, hey, you gonna have to owe me back on the back end. Like, I got you the super fight. You owe me at least 2-3 more fights. Don't retire, big dog.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
Crawford wants
I
to.
think Canelo got 2 more on his deal.
Yeah. And Crawford,
Crawford,
he was saying, hey, pay it back.
Crawford say he ain't giving the belts. He said he not vacating no belts, so that's a good avenue for them to find the right fight.
He gonna stay at 168, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he said so. He ain't giving nothing back. So whatever fights he need to take, he making it sound like he gonna take them. So that's a good sign, honestly.
Let me ask the boxing aficionados in this room, the three of you, with how easily that Crawford handled Canelo. Does it make y'all look at some of his other wins in a different light? Like maybe he hasn't, like who has he beat that's like a name as of late?
The biggest one would be Earl Spence. But
No, he talking about Canelo.
I'm talking Canelo, not
Oh,
Crawford.
okay.
Not
I think-
Crawford.
okay.
I think
I'm talking Canelo.
I think what Canelo did when he first came to 168 is he took on all the champions, and they were all young little Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, so that's what I want to know. It's like when it comes to the name and the skill, who has he fought that's either as good as Crawford or it's like okay, that's a respectable fighter.
At 168, he fought Billy Joe. Billy Joe took like a 2-year hiatus before he came back, but he was a champion. He fought Billy Joe. He fought Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant only had like 16 fights when he fought Caleb Plant.
Oh shit.
Caleb Plant, in my opinion, is white and
Because-
you know, like he garners a fan base.
But the
because
ones
he's
that
a-
are coming up
he's
in
a
the
good
division
white
right
fighter.
now, with like the David Benavidez's.
Yeah, he haven't fought them yet.
Yeah,
right?
haven't
he
fought
could have
them
fought
yet.
Benavidez. He could have been fought
the
him.
reason I'm asking this question is because on that little countdown to the boxing match, they kept saying as far as like, okay, they was talking about Canelo being top 5, but they were talking about top 5 Mexican fighter of all time. They weren't talking about top 5 boxer of all time. So I'm curious as to like with somebody with that big of a name draw, why isn't he in the top 5 boxers of all time talk?
But it's funny you say that too, because they kind of put that shit on Crawford, didn't they, during the countdown show?
What you mean?
That's how they was talking to Crawford. Like he hadn't fought nobody.
Yeah.
And that was weird to me. Like, you can kind of say the same shit about
I
Canelo.
wouldn't say he didn't fight nobody. He didn't fight the best caliber fighters at that time where he should have been fighting them. Like he fought Mosley when Mosley was
But they,
40?
Yeah, and Max Kellerman at the end of the fight, you know, he went on as far as like in the boxing game, it's kind of hard, and that's why like a lot of people fall out of love with it. But that's why niggas like myself are like happy about what Turk Dana White and hopefully Netflix or Paramount, whoever the fuck got going forward, so they can kind of organize a sport and we can see the best fight the best.
Yeah,
Right.
But to answer your question though, for me, Canelo, he didn't get I didn't take no points off of his shit or whatever. I feel like people believe him to be one of the best Mexican fighters because of his story, though. Because, you know, like they say, 15 years old, whooping ass.
When nobody fight him amateur, he had to go pro early than the motherfucker and continue to whoop ass.
Continue to whoop ass, you know. Like that power that he got is probably some of the best of all time. So
I think, the thing about Canelo is that he was willing to move up. Once he felt like he outclassed his division, he was willing to move up. And a lot of boxers nowadays, that's not what they're doing. Like the Gervonta Davises.
And he'll fight anybody.
yeah,
Like he's willing to move up. Like he went up to go fight Klitschko. He went up to go fight Beevil. When he was
Beevil,
already,
he lost to Beevil, he lost to Mayweather, and he now lost to Crawford.
and and all those fights he went up in weight too. Gonna make.
I got to go watch that Beaver fight.
He got dominated, dog. It was just like Beevil was just leaning on him.
Yeah,
That jab
he
was just too much for
big.
Canelo.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Crawford really went when he seen Beevil just jab, just setting up combinations.
That's his wheelhouse. He gonna jab the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Any fight you watch of Crawford, he gonna jab the shit out of you. But getting back to what you said about the fighters, they said the fighters that Crawford didn't really have no name behind it because, like Mario be saying, when we talk about rap, sometimes the geography lottery.
Yeah,
You know, just coming from where he from, his trainers, his coaches. You know, they wasn't running with a particular promotion and shit. So
Yeah.
he just got to take kind of whatever is given to him, and he proved himself time after time. Though this man, I didn't know this till I watched the documentary, but this man has fought 18 straight championship fights.
damn.
I think they say he hadn't fought a regular fight since 2013.
God, damn.
But he ain't fought nobody though.
Yeah, that's
You know, for the casuals or even myself, because I didn't know
When you
that.
the champ,
Yeah, but
when
if
you
you
the
could
champ,
tell,
you fighting all everybody
if
who
they can
coming
tell
up.
you something, shit, they'll make you believe it.
Yeah. And my question came from a fact like, okay, if Crawford went up 2 weight classes, right, and then was able 3 weight classes and was able to handle Canelo like that, it made me like, well, damn, what the fuck who has he really been fighting to get handled like that by somebody he was supposed to also lean on, you know?
And then I didn't like too, because I went back and I watched that Earl Spence fight. That was Bud's first time being on Showtime, and he was 38-0.
Yeah.
That was his first fucking fight.
Yeah,
was
he just
Earl
never
Spence.
really got that real. You know, they put him in front of people that can fight and shit, but when it comes to like mega fights,
Promotion.
promotion and stuff like that,
And
I
he
just
had
think
that
it wasn't
he
a
had
lot
that
of
back
money
in him.
ever.
Who
put
was
around.
he? Who was he with? Because there's no way
It was
for
top
me
rank for a long time.
that you see that talent and be like, nah.
Yeah.
Fan base.
But
Yeah.
Probably because he had the
I
fan
think
base.
Yeah, I think that's
and
what it was.
his
But even with
personality.
that, like you have a team. Like, okay, if you're not gonna market yourself, like you should at least get with a team that's going to market you.
But Bud is pretty always been, it's going to be his way.
Yeah.
He's not going to change the way he does things, the way he do business. He's not going to come out as like you know how Berlanga came out just shitting on Canelo just to sell a fight.
Yeah.
But Crawford never been that way. He just, I'm here to fight.
Yeah.
But I also
It's
think,
hard to sell that kind of fighter, but whenever he coming up and fighting Canelo and
But
beating
Canelo the same way as Bud.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
So-
they are kind of like the
Like-
same personality. They both
But it's different.
serious
I
It's
seen-
different when you hold 4 belts and
Yeah.
just one.
I seen Canelo like on this run going into this fight talk more than I've ever heard this nigga have to talk because it felt like he was trying to get out his bag to sell the fight about how he gonna do this. Like that's not even your bag, bro. But with the model that they should be attempting to go to, it's like you ain't got to. It's like, nigga, I am obviously the champion, and these are obviously the contenders are in place. It's like, hell, I don't listen to none of them UFC niggas talk. I just go and I watch a good ass fight when it comes to when it's one of them ones.
Yeah.
And like with it just being Canelo and Crawford, them boys could have had their mouth fucking zip tied until they fought. From the announcement to whatever, and I still would have been that motherfucker to watch it because good fights sell themselves.
Yeah.
And to speak on what you said about a model, this should be to boxing what Drake and Kendrick was to hip hop. This should spark a new flow in how business is done in boxing.
Canelo.
Let's put the two.
Please don't sue Bud Crawford.
That part.
That's a. I hear you.
Yeah, and you probably got drug tested after the fight too, just to make sure.
That's a.
But this
I think hip hop fucked up, but that's another conversation for another day.
We'll get to it. But this should be like a turning point in boxing instead of all this scary motherfucking shit. Because how you have like a fighter in Top Rank or
Wherever
under
the fuck.
Oscar and shit, yeah, and
Golden Boy.
yeah, Golden Boy, and these guys are 22-0, but these are real motherfuckers that's really not fighting anybody.
Yeah.
But they 22-0, and then when you put somebody on that can apply pressure to their ass, they fold, belt gone. So I think this is gonna be a turning point.
To me, it's that Ryan Garcia shit
Yeah,
Unless he fighting Devin Haney.
on steroids.
yeah.
Man,
That one don't
fuck
count.
out of here.
That one don't count no
Yeah,
more.
yeah, and Mario, man, because I remember this. Mario did have me hyped up to watch that fight. Then I watched that nigga can't block a fucking left hook.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like Ron Garcia being on steroids ain't have nothing to do with this nigga
It
not being able to
does,
see that
though.
motherfucker.
Devin
That
Haney
has-
been
He keep
hard.
hitting you with the same hand.
Bro,
Never mind.
that shit has everything
it's
to do
okay.
with
It's
it.
okay. It's
It
okay.
might, but at this point, anything Devin Haney got to come with, I ain't hearing that shit. I ain't
Yeah,
hearing
but
that.
I do want to see them fight each other again without the roids. I think Devin Haney will beat him.
I don't want to see them.
I think Devin Haney would
I don't wanna
dismantle him.
I don't want to see neither one of them.
He need to
niggas
go
in the ring.
fight Teofimo Lopez. What he need to go do.
Shit, what Tank messed up?
Who need to fight?
Well, Tank ain't come.
He in the bag.
Tank fall in that list. We was just talking about boys who don't want to come up, and he gonna keep gliding by fighting nobody.
Yeah, Tank in it for the money.
Tank gonna go fight somebody, all right? It's probably gonna be a woman at home.
Exactly.
I beat you. You was there with me. I heard you.
I was gonna say the other word. I'm glad you said this woman. I was gonna say some other shit.
You gonna say he's gonna beat his bitch?
Yeah,
He probably
I
undefeated
don't
at
want
the
to say
house.
it like
You
that.
think he undefeated at the house?
Huh?
You think he undefeated at
Well,
the
hell
house?
yeah. Ain't you undefeated? Never mind. Joke.
I ain't that. Never lost. Never lost. Never lost.
Never lost.
I be seeing these little dumbass shits. It's like it'd be a nigga putting toothpaste on his fist, like how men used to brush their women's teeth in the 50s.
That shit remind me of the white guy from the Honeymooners. Like, I forgot her name. Like, pow, right in the kiss.
Yeah, I can't remember the name, but because I only know that shit from the goddamn Family Guy episode. Pow, right in the kisser. And Peter kept saying that shit the entire episode.
Domestic violence is not funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that shit's hilarious. Side splitting, wig splitting, if you will.
No, you right.
See, boys, I said side splitting, wig splitting, pow, and Mario didn't even laugh. Bro.
I don't
But
know
it-
what side. I was stuck on what the fuck is side splitting.
Like ha, bust your side.
Like you never.
Oh, okay.
And the
Yeah,
lever-
I didn't. Yeah.
And then wig splitting is like when a nigga takes his fist.
Yeah. I get that part. I just got stuck on side split. I never
always
heard
been
nobody
See,
say
I don't like that, bro. Like
side,
I'm clock.
side splitting is something that's funny.
See, I'm clocking you, bro. Because if Rod would have said it,
Oh hell.
your sides would have been split, right? That's okay. It's cool.
All jokes aside, domestic violence is not a joke.
Don't go, bro.
It's not a joke.
I'm good.
That nigga said that. Oh hell! I said, damn, I ain't got him.
Don't go for it, brother.
I tried.
But yeah, shout out to the fight, man. Shout out to both fighters. Damn good fight. Mm-hmm. Hopefully this changes the culture of boxing. We'll see. Time will tell. And I'm glad everybody paid me, except for Aaron. I gotta goddamn me climb Mount Himamajima and get my money back.
What then that's I'm leaving with something. I'm leaving with my pride at least, dog.
Like I'm gonna pay him, but this nigga gotta work for
Yeah,
it.
you gotta go get that.
This nigga the Riddler of sending his money. Like, yeah, you can get it, but you gotta say Gotham City first.
With a riddle.
But riddle me this. But riddle me this. Riddle me that.
Oh shit.
Nigga, you will never get this money back.
That shit gonna be worth more than worth the adventure to get that bitch gonna be not even what it's worth.
All right, fellas. Fast forward a week from the death of Charlie Kirk. This headline is gripping the news everywhere, every hour, every day. Mario, when I ask you, what is it that you see, or what is your takeaway from everything that's happening right now?
I guess a week afterwards, I guess my biggest question or whatever, just by how I seen people react to the situation. And, it seemed like some people who usually, just wouldn't give a shit otherwise, kind of latched on to this thing and had some things to say. And it was some mocking done. It was some reflection done. I just really want to know y'all's perspective on just like how y'all seen the world act since his death. Do y'all think like people did too much, in the name of his death by celebrating, or do you feel like, the scrutiny was warranted? So, because for me personally, I feel like, I noticed, my story with the situation is, I heard about what happened. I checked out who he was, realized that then I probably get why I don't know who he is, because I wouldn't be into this type of rhetoric anyway, So I feel like it kind of came and went on me, I didn't feel like I was happy or relieved or nothing like that he died, or he, some people swear he got what was coming to him or nothing like that. And that wasn't my thoughts. I actually found it kind of weird that people who usually wouldn't even give a shit, they kind of had something to say in a way of, and I feel like I'm not quite a fan of how everybody reacted when, you probably wouldn't even watch this platform occur otherwise. It's like giving a bigger name to a bigot, and I kind of step away from it with that being said.
My biggest takeaway from all of this is that we really seeing in real time how fucked up America is. Mm-hmm. Because if you think this guy is bad, there's somebody even worse. And there's a lot of people that follow both of these guys that's basically in the same lane. Mm-hmm. But we like this guy a little more because he's a little bit more extreme than this one was.
Yeah.
But like I said, it just shows me how fucked up we are in this country. Well, not we. Those people are in this country, and it's just really shining a light for me on how they really think, and how they really see people that's not them.
Yeah,
and you can't hide this shit. Before they can kind of hide it, but even with the political sense of it, and this one, I'm with this side and I'm with this side, it's still fucked up.
Yeah.
And this is their ideals are based in politics that runs this country. And I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like it's the rhetoric behind it, or the social media outlash, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like it's fair game in this particular situation. Mm-hmm. I understand that it's people that loved Homeboy, but I also know it's some people who were very offended by some of the things that Homeboy would say. And I also know that Homeboy was very offensive. And I also know that in the way that Homeboy went out, he understands that, like, for the right to bear arms, sometimes unfortunate things like that have to happen.
Right.
So I think all of that is fair as far as whatever people's critiques or criticism of him was. I've been seeing people say, just because he went out in an extremely violent manner, that doesn't change the nature of who he was or what he stood for. Mm-hmm. So it's fair.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of the gist of America, ain't it? Is you're open to have your own opinion on whatever you feel is right, and even if it's what you think is morally wrong, somebody would think that's right. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't think that Charlie made content that was made for people of color to take in a good light. I think he came from a different perspective of humanity, and he came up growing up from a different situation, background than people of color. So he really didn't understand the struggle. So the way he came off wasn't very appealing to people of color who come from a background of struggle. And he was very pro-gun, and he made sure that it was understood that gun violence is a small aspect on why we should have that right to bear arms. And he understand the way he went out was what he preached. And I think no matter what happens, you are assassinated. I wouldn't say it's okay to celebrate someone's death, but that's kind of your American right to be able to analyze things and have your own ideals and opinions on it. Some people think that he was a patriot. He was a diehard American, and he preached what America stands for. And on the other side, you could look at it as he preaches what bigotry is. And
What America stands for.
what America,
What America stands
the
for.
core of what America was
Since it's an
standing on.
inception.
I mean, he came from a very different background than people of color. So his followers aren't really understanding why it's coming as somewhat celebratory. I wouldn't even, that's probably not the right word to use, but it's coming from one less bigot on the earth.
Hey, so, I mean, that's close. Celebratory is close.
Yeah,
you know.
it ain't close. It's right on the money. Some people are actually celebrating this.
But to that point, this isn't the first time a outspoken leader has been taken out, whether that's from being pro-American or maybe pro-black.
Okay, I got two things.
You have people who have been outspoken leaders, such as Malcolm X, Fred Hampton. They were taken out because they were outspoken against certain ideologies and the way things going were in America, and there wasn't any riots. I mean, there wasn't any backlash for people of the opposite skin color feeling, hey, look, this guy was taken out for something he believed in, something that he was trying to bring awareness to, just because it didn't fit their rhetoric or it didn't fit their ideology.
Hold on, you trying to tell me white people didn't clap when they killed Martin Luther King?
No, what I'm telling you is they weren't putting a cape on saying, hey, this ain't right.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The same way white people was trying to tell us, hey, look, this is wrong. He was taken out for saying something he believed in.
Yeah.
But whenever it was on the other side of the stick, where was this?
Yeah.
Where was this pushback? Or where was this push for fascism, saying that it's wrong to take somebody out just because of their opinions and their ideologies and the way they think?
Yeah.
When that's the American playbook.
All right, let me give you pushback on two things. First of all, as far as being able to say what you want to in America, freedom of speech, it's bullshit. It just depends on what you're saying. If it aligns with whoever's in power, if it aligns with what they feel and think, then it's okay.
Absolutely.
Second thing is viewing this man as a activist is fucking nuts. Because once you start putting his name into the same arena with motherfucking MLK, Malcolm X, and all these other people, that's two different things.
For some people, Jesus Christ.
That's two different things. This man is just talking about white folks' views on how they feel, their fucked up views of people of color. The Malcolm X's and MLK's, these guys was trying to get fucking equal rights. Just view us as humans. Yeah. So stop putting this white man. Stop. Don't even say that shit no more because it's pissing me fucking off.
Message.
I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
He's not a fucking activist. He's a white person that speaks on how white people, some, I'm gonna say all of y'all, some are cool to a point, but he's saying basically how they feel about people of color, and it's a distorted and fucked up ideal that they have about us.
Yeah.
He's not a fucking activist.
Yeah.
He's not trying to. You can't be an activist for something when you have all the cards.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's your cause for real?
There's no fucking cause.
Yeah.
Especially when your people are the ones that run everything. Mm-hmm. So you're not trying to get equality.
Yeah.
You're not trying to have your voice heard because you're downtrodden.
Yeah. you running around here saying somebody gonna take the white man place that he already got.
And that's another thing that they're afraid of, and too with all the abortion and shit. But that's another thing. But please, 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 please stop putting this man name in those type of talks, because it don't belong there.
I honestly believe what the rhetoric he was teaching was trying to reach colored folks on how we can elevate, but he's not in a position to tell us to elevate. You can't scream from the top of the mountain how to climb up the mountain when you was already placed there.
Yeah.
Wait.
He meant people of color. He said we. I know we. He meant us. All not the white people version of color,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
black
Nah,
people.
black,
People, because he said colored, and
All
he said
of the
we.
thing. Yeah, all of the thing.
Rod got them head snap. What you mean colored? What you mean?
Nah, but it's very hard to take somebody from his background and where he comes from to take his word as how I'm supposed to elevate.
Yeah.
But
So
like,
go ahead.
but like you say, it also lends into, to me, it just lends like I gotta say this. Okay. I'm not moved one way or the other. I was gonna say some other shit, but okay.
You could give a fat fuck.
But to me, it just lends a light into how white Americans actually feel. Like, you can portray this certain image or persona to me on the outside, but really you feel this type of way. Just finding out the people that we work with or close with and how they viewed this man, it opened my eyes like, okay. So you agree with some of the things he said. And even if you agree with some things that he said, you still fucked up in my light.
Yeah, because you was there. If you agree with some of the shit that he said, you was there when he talked about like shit like crime being a black problem or just his whole, the gang violence shit and gun violence and gang violence, and that's black people's problem, but you see, no, it's not for real. Like, in fact, shit, these mass shootings that's happening, like, don't tell me it's okay for mass shootings to happen and then point at black neighborhoods about, gun violence. Yeah, that's the big problem. It's just, to me, in his whole rhetoric, he just glossed over a lot of shit and pointed the finger in a direction opposite of people that, look like him, in my opinion.
He just kept pushing the narrative to me. Because like you said, with the mass shootings, when you know and you can actually see who these mass shooters are, these school shooters are, where's that commentary coming? Yeah. Where's the commentary? There is
black in America. I know y'all don't give a damn about no gang violence or gun violence in black and in Hispanic neighborhoods. Like, y'all don't care about that. So, go over there. When you go over there, I believe you then. But y'all ain't trying to do shit about that except talk shit about it. So, I just can't really, get with kind of nothing that he stood for. And I tried too. I tried to listen and kind of just see exactly what he was on, but it always came back to about how, basically white people need to be on top of shit and everybody else kind of just in the way and making them look bad.
There's so many different ways that you can go with this or someone like this. I guess at like a deeper level for me, for somebody with that type of rhetoric that speaks like that, but to talk about how much they are in love with Christ, how deep they are into their religion, and like for me, like that. This version of Christianity that we have in the United States is part of the reason why I'm not a Christian now anyway. Because there is no way, in my mind, that you can talk like that, act like that, think like that, walk like that, quack like that, but profess your love for Jesus. Like, that shit is absolutely insane to me that you can be that big of a hypocrite and can't see it. That you can mess around and not have love and or compassion and or forgiveness and or understanding towards somebody that's not like you and claim to be some type of Christian.
Yeah.
Facts.
I think people who think like that, who live like that, no matter what your skin color is or your background, I think you fraud as shit. And this is not me railing against Christianity, but this is me going against people who will sit up there and read that book and then act that way.
Yeah.
Because there's no way in the imaginary hell that should be any type of way that you act when you should be here preaching the gospel and meaning to uplift people and edify people and encourage people and to help people. But how can you do that when you're only uplifting one group of people while you're putting other groups of people down? Full of shit.
But that just goes to show you that how ingrained and instilled that shit is, because to me, when you said that, I automatically went back to slavery and how they used the Bible to control the slaves and shit. It ain't nothing different about then and now, especially when it comes to how they talk about being Christians and being this and that and the other. But how the fuck how can you say this and then the shit that you say and do totally goes against everything that's in this Bible that you hold so near and dear?
I don't know who that God is, because there's nothing Christ-like about them. Where is the grace from your community? For example, so we have the Ukrainian woman whose name I am not aware of currently, who was killed in Charlotte, North Carolina, by the black guy who they say who's schizophrenic and has mental health issues. Now, I hear a lot of people mad, angry, upset about that, and all their Christian values are out the window.
Yeah.
I'm confused by that. Is nobody else in here confused about that? Or can somebody offer some pushback about how forgiveness conveniently does not work for you anymore?
It's not convenient. It's just he was black, she was white, and then this,
so
Christian ideology
Christian
is only useful whenever it's to their discretion.
So Christian forgiveness. So what you're saying, Christian forgiveness isn't meant for black people coming from white people?
I don't think so.
It's not. But that's whatever they are practicing is far from what's supposed to be the truth. And so that takes me to a further point. So when it comes to these people who are Christian or white evangelical Christians or white nationalists or the alt-right or the far-right who are influencing politics and are big Trump supporters, like, I'm confused how you are Christian and see some of the stuff that people are putting forward and still be like, this is okay.
Yeah.
You a fucking piece of lying shit.
Yeah, you lying.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
like I said, all this with Buddy, they got.
Hold on. This shit almost made me want to believe in the Bible because it was like in the last days, I think they were saying some shit, and don't forgive me for fucking this up, but let's rock. It was like there was going to be a falling away from the faith. There were going to be people who were saying that they were the children of God who are not the children of God, and because they are truly from the synagogue of Satan. Now, that shit almost makes me want to be like, you know what? Maybe this shit is real. And maybe these people that we see that's claiming that they the real Christians now and these white nationalists and we just want to America first ass niggas. Well, not niggas. Well, the ones that are confused. Anyway, and whatever. It's more than one or two.
I got a few partners confused.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe what we're seeing is right before our very eyes. If the Bible is true, is the actual synagogue of Satan.
And what you
Claiming to be Christian.
But what you're saying is, though, like, that is coming to fruition because people get it twisted about the second coming of Christ. It's not Christ, it's the Christ consciousness and the Christ-like energy. So let's get this guy coming from the sky saving us is just the idea of us finally coming into a point to where what
That's
makes
crazy.
sense
That
makes
sounds
sense.
like reincarnation.
What makes sense will make sense, and what isn't pure and right will fall by the wayside, and that's what's happening now.
Revelations.
But yeah, just the lend into what you were saying, yeah, it could become back. That might be what's happening right now, but I want people to understand it's not Christ coming back. It's the Christ consciousness.
Yeah. And I want people to get back to the common sense of things. It's like what type of sense does that make for you to be Christ consciousness, or even if you are waiting for the physical return of Christ, what makes you think that you will be joining in heaven, the new heaven or the new earth with him, with the foul shit that goes on in your heart and the foul shit that you think about his children? Now, if you don't believe that black people, Hispanic people, or whatever other people, whoever it is that you're against, aren't God's children, then okay, cool. But it doesn't say that in the Bible.
Yeah.
So, y'all kind of weird and fucked up to me.
Ain't no kind about it, bro.
Nah, you can't be under the curtain of Christianity and still have bigotry
Yeah.
and hide it under the mask of Christianity.
But they do it. They'll do it right here in your face. And they'll get up
And
there.
if you, like you said, if you follow the word of the book, Revelation 9 does tell you they are under the mask of being the true people of God. And they will attempt to have you believe they are true Christians. Or they are the true people of God.
And that's damn near the only thing that makes sense, because like when you just look at just treating the next human as a human with the love of God, that is not seen with these people. It's not seen under this presidential administration. And there's still people up here brainwashed supporting it.
Yep.
I don't get it.
And it's not for you to get, brother, because that's they business.
That's true. And it's also some business that I stay out of.
Yeah.
But, since we done started potting and shit like that, whenever homeboy met his unfortunate demise a week ago, and it was big, it was like, I've never heard of this guy in my life.
Same.
Yeah.
So then that's what brought us into these people business. I've been telling the homies in the group chats, like, you know what? I typically don't traffic in these circles, but like, shit juicy, nigga. Like, nigga, I mess around and go like, just wake up early in the morning, man, wash my face, brush my teeth, jack my hard ass dick. No, jokey joke. Wash my face, brush my teeth, go put me some popcorn in the microwave, pop it, go back to my room and get on Twitter and just read, nigga, because Candace is going off.
Yeah.
Then I'm seeing like, when it comes to his death, it's like it's so much misinformation out there, and so much look here, look there, it's this, it's that. It's like, hey man, some of these people are insane. And I want to exit that chat. I don't want to be in that group chat no more, dog. It's like, because like, whatever comes of it, it doesn't matter, dog. It doesn't matter not one bit, because it's still going to be the status quo in this mug. But what we are here for is a push towards something new, something creative, something innovative, something we haven't seen before. It's like I was telling someone the other day who is conservative. Whenever white people see a gang, Crips and Bloods, they're like, oh my God, how can they do that to each other? How can they just rep whatever they're repping? But they fail to understand that like they have become that when it comes to talking about left and right. And how ironic that their colors are red and blue as well. And they be repping they shit like a gang compared to trying to find some type of middle ground to serve America better.
Yeah.
Nah. So, for us, that's not our situation. That's not our thing. Like, I'm out of all that. I bow out of that.
Yeah.
I want to connect with real people on an everyday basis who want to be who want to respect each other for our differences, be inspired by them, but also still be your own person, but have the tolerance to allow people to be who they are, and that back to you. And then that's how we can actually come into a Christ consciousness, because we have took my differences, your differences, his, hers, and we learn from them to help grow and edify us, compared to just getting to people of the same and like mind and just getting our little hers and thinking this is the only thing that's true and right.
Yeah.
And that's just simply how it shouldn't be. We are all here and different for a reason. It's not just to get into our little huddled masses and just be in one place with a fucking closed off mind or a boxed in mind. But we're here to help y'all niggas out.
That's what we do. But yeah, anybody I see that support anything that this man said, I'm looking at you with a side eye the same way I look at these people. Anybody with a Blue Lives Matter sticker on their car truck, y'all are all in the same fucking boat with me. Mm-hmm. And like if you agree with anything that this man said, it's a side eye from now on. Like, yeah. But I'm glad that you letting me know. That way I can know how to move around you. Mm-hmm. Because I might have gave you too much grace because of our relationship. Yeah. But then when I see how you are with your political views, and especially the shit that this man was spewing, and you rolling with it, it's up.
Yeah.
It's like nigga, you know an actual black person, and you just breeze right past that.
Right, and you just gonna let him say whatever the hell he want to say and act like it's true.
Like imagine if there was a black Charlie Kirk out there, right? And he was saying stuff about the Second Amendment and all that good stuff, and just stuff that conservatives like, right? Mm-hmm. But then he would go out and say, he's like, you know what? But if only this country would be better if we can get that goddamn Neanderthal gene out of the whites, because they are violent and primitive and they always want to go shoot innocent people. Mm-hmm. Then it would be like, whoa. Yeah. So, but imagine me liking everything Buddy got to say, but he say that shit, and I'd be like, well, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I like everything else.
Yeah, everything else he said is cool.
Yeah. That's where we at with it.
Yeah, that's where we at with it. Yeah, like I said, and for me, when you say when you say some old,
I got a partner in my head right now. I had me and a couple of the homies. I'm like, we went to school with him, man. He's a conservative black dude, and he's young, and he likes to find himself he likes to call himself an educated black person. he got a college degree, but he come from our same background, and he riding for Charlie, and we had to sit there like. We had to really go see him in person. Like, dog, is you a fucking idiot?
Yeah.
Like, you think he gave a shit about people who look like you?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like he was full on shielding up for the boy, and me and a couple of the homies had to be like, hey, look, bro, like if you really actually listen to this dude's ideology, he didn't think shit of you.
Yeah, he don't fuck with you.
Self-hate. Mm-hmm. Can't be nothing else.
Or you know, yeah. Self-hate, wanting to be a part of a certain type of crowd, you know, like, you know, is it self-hate or like low self-esteem type of shit to where, you know, you got to feel a certain way about yourself and say it so loud that, you know, you trying to get other people to believe it or some shit, because ain't no way as a black man you can kind of align with, you know, listen to one of his whole shits one time, like you should come away offended for real. Yeah.
And him to be like, yeah, we the problem. Like,
come on, bro.
Like, come on, big dog. Like, you know where we come from, bro. Like, you.
I hate anybody, especially a black person that doesn't know their history. It's like, okay, so if you feel like, you know, the misleading stat about fathers in the home in a single parent households, if you like, even in the past where there might have. Well, I don't even know if them numbers is right. That's really a white supremacy talking point that they like to use. So when it comes to the black community, y'all know I don't play about the black community. And every time the conversation comes up, I will tell niggas every fucking time, name me another community in this country that has had to overcome what black Americans, our elders and ancestors had to overcome when it comes to racial discrimination, Jim Crow, redlining, slavery. Name another group that had to overcome all of that. And so then when you look at the communities that we had that were, you know, either bombed or burned down or whatever, whenever we were getting up on a good foot after slavery, and it wasn't even too long, because I think as far as in Texas, it was 1865, like in 1865 whenever we found out that slavery wasn't a thing no more. Yeah. So then I believe the Tulsa race riots happened in what, 1906? Think about that amount of time. We would mess around and we were able to build a community up. Like that's just 40, 50 something years after. It's like, okay, I guess y'all niggas can be free. Or y'all already free. We'll let y'all know because we want the labor.
Right.
But now, not even a century later, y'all were able to build a community, a self-sustaining community where y'all black dollar turned over in y'all's own black community. And it's like, you know what? These niggas is doing too well. And it didn't just happen. I know Tulsa is the most famous one, but it happened throughout the United States.
All over.
So whenever you look at situations like that, and as far as every time a black community got pushed back, like, nigga, for us to be here and doing as well as we are, like, man, lucky we just don't walk around slapping the shit out of niggas like Bernie Mac on head of state.
You're coming from left field with that.
Like, God damn. It's like, but critical race theory, niggas been dumb, people not really teaching stuff in history classes, or just people's inability to, like, you know, three of us here, of course, are black. If you're looking on the camera, you know, we got 3 black niggas and our good Hispanic homie here.
Arriba.
So, but when you are black, you have the luxury, if you see it as a luxury, or if you haven't matured in mind, the misfortune of understanding what it is to be black in the United States. And that's a very peculiar viewpoint to see from if you're not.
Yeah.
So I always say, you know, with my mindset, like I wouldn't like in the next life, I wouldn't want to be nothing else but this.
Definitely.
Because it gives us a beautiful lens to look at this world through, our community, other communities. Like I know that, like, as far as for the people who do, and something I kind of despise, but like as far as for the people who do accept us, you know, it's always they get invited to the cookout. Sometimes I think we're too opening with our community, and for a time I was saying bring our recipes back home or whatever, because it's not for everybody. We'll mess around and get sauce to people who could care less.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this beautiful black community, I'm always gonna ride for it. I'm a fierce defender of it, and can't play about it around me. So,
And that's just our nature. You know, we welcome everybody, but we don't get it in return always.
Yeah.
anyway, man, so I guess we can put a bow on that.
Yes, sir.
And I guess we're just about out of here, but I do want to ask y'all one last question before we get into our final thoughts and everything else.
It was goody.
All right. So this question popped up in my mind the other day, and I guess I'll go ahead and answer first. Like, is there a real life situation going on right now that in a couple of years you cannot wait to watch the doc on to see all the behind the scenes and what the fuck was really going on? Like, so I take an easy one because there's another one I got, but I'm gonna go with the easy one first. I cannot wait for them to drop a doc about the Drake and Kendrick beef. I want to see all the fucking behind the scenes of what the fuck was really going on. Like, how was you able to drop Meet the Grams that fucking fast after goddamn me, what's the name of that song?
Family Matters.
After Family Matters came out.
Yeah, like you knew what the name of the song was. And
I want a fucking doc that covers both fucking sides of that shit because it's like, dog, I cannot.
That'll be crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait for that doc to come out.
Yeah.
What y'all got, man?
That's a good one.
I got NIL. I just want to see like what was the process and what it looked like for these dudes to like start getting legit money and just, you know, knowing it from their point of view. People that might have been there, say as a freshman when they wasn't getting money, and then, you know, maybe by your senior year, shit, you making motherfucking 100,000, like you 6-figure people within a couple of years, you know, because the law passed. And you know, I would like to see how people's lives change given the NIL. Because as far as I'm concerned, you know, I talk to a lot of people about this shit. And, you know, to me, like, this shit is the new pros. Like, I ain't saying fuck the NFL. but that's not the only means no more. You know, you can play 4 years at college and make yourself some decent money and set your family up way quicker than you ever been able to in the past.
That depends on the level that you at, though.
Yeah,
Because
it
if,
does.
like you're not gonna say fuck the NFL and you
and you getting 4
and
million.
you what's the buddy name out of Alabama? Ryan Williams.
Yeah,
You're not gonna say that if you him.
yeah, nah, for
because
sure.
there's more money to be made.
Yeah. But what if you a left tackle and said you covered it? Your
NIL ain't gonna be that high if you're not going to the NFL. Like who you talking about? Like
no,
what
I'm
you
talking
mean?
about I'm still saying like these people say a left tackle and you are a high recruit, right? You come in, you are highly recruited, you a left tackle, you gonna get paid pretty good, and you take an injury. And hell, back 10 years ago, that shit happened. You kind of just shit out of luck. You ain't never made $1 playing football.
Yeah.
And now you get to actually, make some change for
A little
real.
bit. I don't think they getting paid enough to where you feel like you made something though.
I remember the goal used to be ball out, give you 100%, then you go make your money. Mm-hmm. Shit, you ain't even got to get there yet. You just got to make it to
Yeah,
the
you
you got to make it to D1. Then you
Calm
give me a
down,
paycheck.
Arch Manning. What doc for you, Aaron?
Man, I think you already know, dog. I'm waiting for that LeBron doc to drop.
Which one, though? About
That
what?
LeBron doc,
Yeah.
bro.
The whole career or like
the whole career, dog.
Yeah.
Just from start to scratch till when he got in Miami, balled out, really became LeBron in Miami. Then came back to Cleveland, balled out, went to LA, did it again, and just how he got to play with his son his last few years and still move at a high rate, man. That's gonna be something crazy, bro. I told my girl,
you might cry the whole time.
I told my girl I'm spending my 401k check on a LeBron statue, and it's going right in the interest way. He gonna get one corner in the house,
Damn.
with candles and all that. Rosa de LeBron. That's what he
With the
getting.
headband.
Rosa de LeBron. He getting candles every Christmas.
Oh my God. And you mean that too.
Bro, he gonna have a whole cardboard cutout, live size, 6'9".
What about you, Rod?
I had a heavy one, but I'm gonna keep it light. I want to see a doc on Vin Diesel.
What? Why you want to see a doc on Vin Diesel?
It's just gonna be him being oiled up for 2 hours,
Yeah,
bro.
no. How this man can have so many movies and can't act?
Hey, throw Michael B. Jordan in that motherfucker too.
Family.
He's a multi-millionaire.
What's
Can't
that?
act.
What's that Vin Diesel shit where he fight them aliens?
Nah.
What's the one?
Oh, Riddick.
Riddick. Yeah, goddamn, I fucked with Riddick.
I fuck with Riddick. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what we had to look
he can't act,
goggles and
but he
shit,
got
huh?
movies. He can't act, but he got movies now.
Yeah, man, you had to keep it light because I give you another one. I'm ready to see the doc on this second Trump term.
I was kind of in that.
Ooh, I
vein.
know that motherfucker gonna be juicy, especially what's going on now, boy.
What they gonna call it? What they gonna call it?
The stolen election. I don't know, bro.
stolen election?
I have no clue what they
The
gonna
Great
call
Deception?
It. The Great Deception, bro. It's gonna be something. But like whenever they drop the doc on this second term, dog, that motherfucker gonna be juicy than a bitch. I promise it is, because it's just so much fuck shit going on. It's like, cause like it's enough information out there now for people to understand. Like, hey, the government will play in your face, and like now it's like we can be like, okay, I learned this on my own from either TikTok, ChatGPT, because you definitely teach me in school. So I learned this shit on my own, just being a learner from reading, and now I'm kind of watching the shit play out in my face. It's like, oh man, that shit kind of remind me of COINTELPRO, cuz. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man.
How did we get here? Like,
But
motherfucker woke up and like, did I
Y'all
do
boys ever just sit there and be like, we living through some crazy ass part of history? Right
Yes,
now?
nigga.
Like,
Yes.
like you just sit there and be like, wow.
Yes.
Like,
that? Like I wasn't even like into astrology and shit, but like when I hear shit and it makes sense, I kind of just have to keep it with me. And that whole like Age of Aquarius shit, dog, I just feel like
It's a
within
real
the
thing.
last 3 years or so, it's been a whole lot of like truth telling going on, like a lot of awakening and truth telling going on with the people.
Everything.
Except for one, it's just one certain group of people. They won't come off the bullshit.
The veil has been lifted.
Yeah, it's just one little group of people. We can't get on board, dog.
Wait, what group of people?
That's a
we
big
talking
group
about?
of
You
people.
know who he talking about. He gonna see, this could get tricky dealing with y'all two niggas. Cause he's gonna say a color and y'all are gonna say.
We're gonna put a pinpoint on it.
So I agree with Mario. I don't agree with you two niggas.
It is what it is.
You got time?
No,
I'm fucking with you.
it is what it is.
Nah, you finna get your Fuentes bag and we can't have that.
Shit, why not? He getting into it.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
Your
we
boys
don't,
not.
we don't want to be
America
aligned.
ain't ready
You know
for
what I
that
mean?
yet. They ain't ready for
We
that.
ain't want to keep that kind of company.
Well, y'all crazy as hell. You can't be no nigga and do that.
Hell no.
We don't want that energy either. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, energy. We don't fuck with
Nah.
that, man. Y'all got any other shit that y'all would like to see be a doc?
yeah, how did the clips get into the Vatican?
You know
ain't
what?
the Pope from Chicago or some shit like that?
Man, that shit don't matter, cause let that would have been Rihanna, Jay-Z, or Beyonce going to go perform at the Vatican.
It's The Rock.
Hey man,
that would have been the devil.
Hey man, them Illuminati chats would have been back
Boy,
to the roof.
Yeah. I knew it.
Yeah, man, but now it's the clips.
They snuck that shit in.
Of all the groups, clips.
Yeah, they know what they doing.
Yeah, I'm quite.
The niggerish of the niggas.
The Vatican want to hear clips. They
Nah.
want to hear so be it.
And a part of me kind of mad they didn't get no Illuminati talk yet.
Yeah, I think they done skated, really.
They too hood.
Yeah. I think they don't give a shit.
That's right. I'm gonna turn that up. Hey man, listen. I'm letting y'all know right now. Any black person that goes to shuck and jive at the Vatican, sold they soul to the Illuminati, bro. You heard it here first from the good homie Mario. On the Good Homies.
You almost made this nigga spit on me, man.
Yeah, down there choke, man.
All right, man, we did that. Back to back, track to track. You know how we do. It's that part again. Final thoughts, fellas?
Free the genius.
Stick with it, man. We still doing our challenge. If you are exercising, I hit a roadblock, and I'm determined to, heal up and keep going. So if it's anybody out there, finding a hard spot in working out and trying to stay consistent, I feel your pain, man. Keep going.
That part.
Don't substitute comfortability. I mean, a lot of people get comfortable in life and y'all get into the same routine, but that right there could be a roadblock when you setting up the real greatness within, you know what I mean? You are meant for all great things, and don't put roadblocks in front of yourself. Be willing to get out there and bet on yourself.
Right on. Thanks.
I like that, brother. Give love, share love, blessings and praises to the ancestors. One time for my granny, birthday today, that watches over me day to day. I know you're here with me. I appreciate it. It's the homies. We out.